We're on the road with Mickey, we're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go, we're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and she's Sophie,
And she's Brenda.
Hi, everyone.
and he's Grogu. Grogu, you just look like you are along for the ride.
He absolutely is. He always is. And he's what makes it so awesome.
Yep, and we are on the road with Mickey. This is episode 186 for September 18th, 2023, and our feature topic this week is a fun one because we are planning our own separate 3-night Dreamers trip. Here's the deal. The funds are unlimited, people, but the time is not.
That is the problem.
You only have 3 nights, which means 4 days, because 3 nights equals 4 days. So, where are you going to stay? Where are you going to stay? What parks are you going to do? And what are you going to eat? Where are you going to eat at? Okay. So, that's our trip. That's our topic this week. But first, we have some cheddar from the big cheese. And Sophie, you start us off.
All right, then. And I'm excited about this because this is Halloween. This is Halloween. Coming to theaters October 20th, the 30th anniversary release of The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, Daddy, get ready because we're going to go see it.
Okay.
All
Yep.
right.
No negotiations.
Yeah. That's
Very
exciting.
cool. Yeah, I like how they're releasing these anniversary episodes. I just took the little one to Beauty and the Beast in the theater. That was the first time she saw it, and she saw it in the theater. So I was really pleased about that.
Wow.
Off topic, but still. So I have another actually many updates. The Journey of Water officially opens on October 16th at Epcot, and along with it, Moana Meet and Greet will be at the same time. The Haunted Mansion movie hits Disney Plus on October 4th. The Hatbox Ghost comes to Walt Disney World at the end of November, and on and on and on and on and on. There's so much news. So much news, y'all.
Can you do
And
that
some
again,
of it's
Brenda?
awesome.
On and on and on and on and on.
That is awesome.
You know, I think Sophie's favorite 2 announcements are that the dinosaur ride is going away.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out there.
Isn't it? Yes.
And
And
Ahsoka.
that the
Ahsoka,
Bug's
right?
Life,
Oh, really?
the
Oh,
Bug's
okay.
Life is going away.
it's
Yep.
tough to be a bug. It's
Tough to
going
be a
away,
bug. Thank
people.
you.
No
Yep,
more bug
Zootopia's
spray,
coming.
no more wasp stings, no more scarily under. What am I trying to think?
Running under your chair.
It's way too scary. It's way too scary, and they don't advertise it as being scary. It is way too scary. They should put a warning on it, but they don't need to anymore because it's going away.
Yay.
Yep.
They haven't announced the date that they're closing it, though. So we don't know when that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't care because I'm not going in there anyway.
Even if they decide not to close it, we're still not going to go see it.
I
So,
know.
anyway, one change that I'm not so sure I'm happy about is that the Country Bear Jamboree is getting an updated music and act makeover, if you will, for the show.
Mhm.
And so I'm just not sure I'm into this one at all. But, you know, I wasn't into them closing Mickey's Toontown Fair, and it turned out to be pretty good the way they did it. So I will hold off judgment until I see what it looks like
There you go.
and see if it's worth, going to see some more. So anyway, I love Country Bear Jamboree. It is absolutely one of my favorites. So
Well, listen, I might go there anyway just because I love the Bears so much. Doesn't matter what they're singing. We just love the Bears.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a lot of there was a lot of news that came out of D23 and so forth. So that's only a scratch in the surface.
Yeah.
But now it is time to start on our feature topic, our 3-night Dreamers trip. So we are letting our imaginations run wild. We're taking a Dreamers trip to Walt Disney World to plan our own 3-night trips. Time is limited, but the budget is not. So let's see where we stay, where we play, where we eat, on and on and on and on. So, Sophie, it's your week to start us off.
Yay.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, what do we do? Just first go through and say where each of us are staying, or how do you want to do this, ladies?
So I was sort of going to set up what kind of trip I was doing because
Okay.
I sort of have this vision in my head of how it would
Okay.
go. Basically, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, those are my busiest days at my job. So I'm thinking this trip, I need to relax some. So this is going to be a long weekend. I'm going to arrive Thursday night and, well, not Thursday night, Friday night, technically. I'm going to arrive on Friday, go Saturday, go Sunday, go Monday, and then go home. So that's what I'm thinking. And of
Sounds
course,
good.
the place where I'm going to be staying is really the only place to be staying when you're like me and you're on a budget, and that's going to be Pop Century.
Remember,
It's unlimited money.
Unlimited.
Yes,
Would you
but at the
still stay
same
there with
time,
unlimited money?
yes,
Okay.
I would, because I like it there. I like it there a lot, and I would be having a 60s room over by the hippy dippy pool. I don't care if it's loud, it's right in the middle of everything, and it's perfect.
It's perfect for you. It's perfect for us.
Exactly.
You said 60s room or 50s room?
60s.
By the
The
hippy
fif-
dippy pool.
Yep. So there's the 50s off to one side, there's the 90s to the other. The 60s is right in the middle, and then you have the 70s and the 80s over on the side of the 90s. So the 60s. The 60s is
Okay.
the place to be.
60s was a good decade.
It
A
was.
lot of good came out of that, right, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Like you and I, Brenda,
That's right.
And Mommy.
and Mommy.
That's right.
I mean, the
Mhm.
silent partner.
Yes.
We don't talk about Cindy. No,
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 no.
no.
It's going to be a running joke. It's going to be a running joke, you guys. There is no stopping it now.
Okay. So Sophie is showing that even though money is no object, her mind still thinks frugally as she is staying at the Pop Century. There you go, honey.
Good
Brenda,
job.
Brenda, lead us off and tell us where you're staying. Give us a little
My
update.
mind is not frugal. When somebody who has a beard said no no limit to how much
Vegito.
we could spend, I went off the deep end. So let me tell you about where I'm staying, okay?
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. I'm staying at the Grand Villa at Disney's Riviera Resort. I don't know if you know about this room, so let me tell you something about it.
Do you have a picture?
I don't.
Dang it.
You know, I don't know how to share my screen, so I don't do pictures.
I'll
It
find a
has
picture.
3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It has 3 balconies. It sleeps 12 people, a king bed, 4 queen beds, and a queen sleeper sofa. You know, I have a family of 11. It has, it's right under Topolino's, obviously. The doorbell rings to be our guest. It has a kitchen. It has a dining room. The dining room has a table that seats 10 plus a high chair.
I
It
think I
has a
found it.
living room.
Oh,
I think
wow.
I
There you
found the
go.
floor plan.
There you go.
Wow.
It's got Skyliner access. It's got access to Topolino's Terrace. It's got access to Primo Piatto. You can see Epcot's fireworks from the bed.
Wow.
And from another balcony, you can see both Tower of Terror and Expedition Everest.
Nice.
That's where I am. And, we're not even going to get into the colors, but my color scheme is like blue
White?
and white, and
Blue and
it's
white?
all like light blue and white. It's perfect for us.
So you mean like that?
Yeah.
That is
Yes, all
quite
those
pretty.
pictures are so beautiful.
They are pretty.
It
They're
looks
very pretty
beautiful.
indeed.
I
Look
can't
at
wait to
that
stay
one. It
there.
has a full kitchen in
It
there.
does. It has a full kitchen, a full living room, a full dining room with all those seats. Really
Wow.
pretty.
Nice.
Perfect for a large family.
Yeah,
Mm.
that is. That
And I'm
is.
guessing you're going to be sharing this with all your people,
Oh, yeah.
including me?
Yeah, you're my people.
Well, she
All
said
right
she
then.
has
People.
11, so you would make number 12, and that
That's
would
right.
be.
And it's
Aw.
So sorry, silent partner, but you're not part of that Texas fam.
Oh,
sorry, but
it's
Aaliyah and McKinley would drop
Whoa.
it if they knew Sophie was coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, don't worry. Tell you what, I'll hop on the Skyliner to come eat breakfast with you guys or something.
Yay.
And then the silent partner can stay with you.
There you go. But the silent partner is going to be with me.
Uh-oh.
I
Where are you
Oh,
hope
going to be,
anyway.
I wonder? I can't imagine where you're staying.
on a cruise maybe?
No, we're at Walt Disney World, 3-night Dreamers trip, and we are staying at Bay Lake Tower, and I will tell you why. Um, you know what? I'll make it a 2-bedroom at Bay Lake Tower, because then you get the full kitchen, you get the full washer dryer and everything like that. Not that we
Yeah.
use that much, but it feels more like a home, you know.
Yeah.
So, but the thing about it is, my mind's thinking I only have 3 nights, 4 days, so I've got to stay somewhere judicious where I'm close to park access. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Bay Lake Tower. I could walk to the Magic Kingdom. I could
Hmm.
walk over to Chef Mickey's or to the Contemporary to hop the monorail to come over and then take the monorail over to Epcot. You know, all these
Yeah.
different options. So I
You're
want to be
covered.
close to a park. So so that's why I went with Bay Lake Tower. And
Great
we've
idea.
stayed there, of course, twice before. So this would be our lucky third time. So
Mm-hmm.
It's the charm.
so but this time we would have a theme park view,
Nice.
which we did not have a theme park view before. We had
Oh
first
yeah.
one we had a lake view, second one we had a lake view, but we were fortunate that we were close enough to the edge, if you will, Brenda, so that if we looked out our balcony and turned our head to the left like this, then you could see Space Mountain and maybe like this much of the fireworks.
Well, there you go.
I
Well,
thought
plus
it
you have
was
the
very
rooftop, the whole
peaceful.
rooftop area.
They do
That's
have a whole.
true.
They do. They
Well, there
have
you
top
go.
of or the
I
top of
always
the
want to say the top of
building.
the world.
Yeah, they have the top part of the building has a lounge that you can watch the fireworks from too.
Yeah.
But this time I want a view that looks right over it, right from the front there. Um, so that's what I'm going for. So it's going to be a theme
Sounds
park view.
perfect.
So, uh,
Perfect.
so that's where I'm staying.
I like it, Daddy. Now, where are we doing for our first day?
What are you doing for your first day, Sophie?
Well, I have to
What
be
park are
honest
you
because,
doing?
again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The issue with Friday is that I'm thinking of this in terms of I just spent about 10 hours driving down here in my new car that I totally have now.
Yay.
And I'm thinking I'm exhausted. So I am probably not going to a park this time.
Okay.
Not on Friday, at least. I I'm assuming that I got off of work on Thursday, and knowing me, how I tend to stay late, I probably got off around closing time, and then I threw my suitcases in the back, and I was like hitting the road overnight, and that's what I did.
Okay.
So in that case, I get there Friday morning, I go to my room, and I just take a good long nap, and we'll see where we go from there. I have decided that I'm definitely not going to a park that day, so I'm instead going to hit up Disney Springs.
Okay.
Because
Nice.
it may be a Friday night, but it's still a good night. And I'm going to go there. I'm going to get my dessert flights. I'm maybe going to take a couple pictures of the art gallery for Aunt Sheila and Uncle Randy. And I'll probably get myself some fish and chips from Cooks of Dublin. It's going to be
Okay.
great.
All right.
Sounds great.
Okay.
And that will be my Friday spent. I might be able to get back to my room enough to catch the Skyliner over to the Riviera or Caribbean Beach and maybe see some of the Epcot fireworks, but I'm not going to go all the way to Epcot just yet. And that will be my Friday.
Okay.
It sounds really
Easy.
good and relaxing and nice.
Yes, it
Sounds like a
does.
great thing to do.
Mm-hmm. So, Aunt Brenda, it's your turn now.
Well, I can't talk about my first day without talking about the rest in some form or fashion. So I'm going to have
Oh.
to say, we're going to fly in on the very first flight from Houston Hobby
Mm-hmm.
that lands at around 8 a.m. Get our luggage, go to the room, check in, leave our luggage, or if the room's ready, we'll go to the room. I guess, in my dream, the room's ready already. So we're going to go and put our stuff up
Mhm.
at 11 o'clock. Just like every other day while I'm there on my dream trip, I have a VIP tour planned. So at 11 o'clock, my VIP tour driver is going to come get us, take us to the Magic Kingdom. Each day I have a VIP tour. I'm doing a different park each day. I have a VIP tour each day. So they come
Nice.
and pick us up.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking us to the Magic Kingdom. We're going to have dinner at Ohana, of course, because that's a family favorite. So it doesn't matter how much money we have or don't have. That's what we're doing. We're doing Ohana. I'm going to have my Nutella waffle that day. I'm going to have a Cheshire cattail, probably 10,000 or so cupcakes, and I'll probably cut the sweet taste with some popcorn and Diet Coke, right, Mike?
Exactly. You know it.
Oh, yeah, that Diet Coke will definitely cut the sweet
Yes.
Yes.
because
Yes.
it tastes like bleh.
Oh my God. Yep. And we're going to ride everything. We're going to walk on to every ride that we want to ride and ride several times some things
Because you got a
probably.
VIP tour.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. So that's our first day.
Okay. All
What are you
right.
doing, Mike? Where are you going?
Well, I'm like Brenda. We are flying in instead of driving because time is of the essence.
I know, but like,
So Sophie's driving, but we're flying, and we are going to go to the Magic Kingdom first thing because
Oh,
that's what we got to do. I didn't even give any thought to VIP tours. Um, you know what? I'm going to be a regular Joe.
regular Mike.
A regular Mike, and I'm gonna just do the parks like I always do. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna wait in line. Maybe I'll buy individual lightning lane for Tron and buy it for Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna bother with Genie Plus.
there you
no.
go.
I'm
Mm-mm.
gonna ride the train as many times as I want, and um, I'm going to ride It's a Small World, and we're going to do the TTA and Carousel of Progress, and
Yeah.
we're gonna see Mickey's Feel Her Magic and sing to the music, and we're just gonna enjoy where we are, which is at Disney, you know.
Yay.
So we're just gonna enjoy being there. We'll probably do. Maybe I'll pack my Jungle Cruise skipper shirt and take a ride on the Jungle Cruise.
Ooh, good idea.
Nice.
You know, we'll do the Haunted Mansion, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
Cindy will wear her dress that day for that.
Too cute.
Um, I'm not sure. We'll just see. But I know that I'm spending all day at the Magic Kingdom. So
Yeah.
as for where we will eat, I think I am going to um I'm going to go off property, not off property, but outside of the park. And I think dinner at Ohana sounds really good too. So I think that's what we'll do is we'll do dinner at Ohana because those
With
noodles
Aunt
are
Brenda
so
and
good.
Uncle Butch.
Well, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe they don't have any space in their reservation for us. So,
Aw,
Question mark.
we'll
that would be
see.
a bummer. We should
Well,
have
that's
plenty of space.
okay. Money is no object.
I know. I'll pay that
It's
guy
not
off. He'll
about
teach
the
my
money, it's about the memories. You're gonna be eating with your Texas family.
Yeah.
right.
So I'm thinking Ohana sounds really good. So
Yay.
so anyway, that's where we're gonna eat. So that's day one. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of park rides, um, just a lot of fun activities at Magic Kingdom, and a good meal. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good day spent, Daddy.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, what are you doing on day 2, Sophie?
Day 2, Saturday. And I am actually going to be making good use of my Skyliner access from my 60s Pop Century room. And this time, I'm actually going to be going over to Hollywood Studios in the morning because
Fun.
my guess is Hollywood Studios, it's one of the lesser known parks in Walt Disney World, so it should be a good place to um just spend the day. For a Saturday when the parks are at their busiest, I imagine Hollywood Studios would be not quite as crowded as, say, Magic Kingdom or Epcot. And I'm going to go straight to the back where Rise of the Resistance is. I've got my lightning lane because I woke up nice and early after having a good restful sleep the day before. And I got my boarding pass. I went on Rise of the Resistance, and of course, I'm bringing my lightsabers, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You have
bringing my
to.
lightsabers and my
Plural.
droid.
Mm-hmm.
Plural. Yes, I have two. One red and one green is awesome. You can just call me Christmas.
Sounds like a plan, Christmas.
And then, of course, I'm going to go on Smuggler's Run, and then I'm going to take that other entrance to Galaxy's Edge out to Toy Story Land, where I'm going to go on Toy Story Mania if the line permits. And once I'm done with that, I will be then making my way back to the center of the park for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, at which point it will probably be about lunchtime now, and I am going to make my way towards the Tower of Terror. Sorry, I almost called it the Haunted Mansion because I love them both so much. But before I do that, I'm going to risk it and I'm going to get a hot dog from the Sunset Boulevard Market there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to eat that because I'm probably hungry since I didn't really get anything from Everything Pop when I hopped on the Skyliner.
Yep. It would have been out of the way.
Yep,
So, are you going to do Slinky Dog Dash?
I'm actually not.
Okay.
I'm actually not.
Are you going to ride Tower of Terror after your hot dog?
I might work my way back to do One Man's Dream first and then I'll go.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I wanted to say I would risk it, but at the same time, I don't feel like being sick.
No.
Well,
So yes,
that's a good
after I've
point.
done One Man's Dream and I've stayed in the nice air conditioning, got my Disney history on because you know how much I love that, I'm gonna
Mhm.
meander my way down Sunset Boulevard to the Hollywood Tower Hotel, where I'm going to enter the Twilight Zone and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm
Yeah.
not gonna throw up, and I'm probably gonna make even more friends in the line queue like I always do.
Yep.
I always do. It always happens. I
Mm-hmm.
find someone and we just mesh well. Um, And once that's done, I will then meander my way back. I will have said I'm good for the day. I will then go out of the park, and by this time, it should be mid-afternoon, let's say. I'm going to go on the Skyliner again, but this time I'm not going back to my resort. I'm going to instead take a left from getting off the Hollywood Studios Skyliner at Caribbean Beach, and I'm going to go on the Skyliner that takes me to Epcot and the Riviera. And I'm going to take the Skyliner to the Riviera. I'm going to get myself a little treat from Le Petit Cafe, and then I'm gonna go back on the Skyliner and make my way over to Epcot with my little treat, probably a hazelnut profiterole. And then I'm going to go to Epcot through the International Gateway because I have Park Hopper.
Yay!
And I'm going to enjoy my night at Epcot. And
Yay!
once I'm done, I will take the Skyliner back. At this point, the park has closed, and I have done a whole bunch of things, tried a whole bunch of foods. Today's my food day because I didn't eat breakfast this morning, and this is why. And
Do you
then
have a table service reservation or anything?
I don't because I'm eating my way around the world.
Okay.
Because conveniently, it's still the Food and Wine Festival because
Yay!
that's just going on all year round.
Yeah, and if it's not,
That's right.
it's always a festival, even if one's
Exactly.
closed. If
But
it's not one.
specifically, it's the Food and Wine Festival this time.
Nice.
And it's
Very
going to be
nice.
delicious. So I'm going to go back to my room for a nice night after Epcot has closed.
Okay.
So boom, I got
Very
2 parks in
nice.
today.
Yes, you did.
Very good.
All right, Brenda.
Well, today's a little different. Number one, my trip is happening in December because I love December. I love the cool weather. I love the Christmas time. That's when I'm visiting. So my second day, Butch and I only have already reserved the chef's table at Victoria and Albert for an early dinner.
Okay.
We're going to go with the family to Animal Kingdom and spend the day at the Animal Kingdom park. Then we're going to split. And we are going to go to get dressed and fixed up for the chef's table dinner. The kids are all going to go and get fixed up for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party that we're going to meet them at later. And we're going to enjoy like awesome, wonderful food that I've never been able to figure out how to make since all my weird allergies started, by a professional that knows how to mix flavors and make foods taste great, even when I can't have so many different ingredients. It's going to be awesome. And then we're going to go over and enjoy Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party with everyone.
Ooh.
It's going to be wonderful.
So that's Magic Kingdom twice in one trip.
It is. It's Magic Kingdom one day and then the party only one day.
But the first part of the day is Animal Kingdom, you said, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to do Flight of Passage and Everest and all of our favorites over there. Yep.
That's a great day.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That is a great day. So our second day is going to go over to Epcot.
So
We are going to take the monorail to Epcot because I haven't ridden the monorail to Epcot in forever. And we're going to get off and we're going to get into the park. So we're coming in the main entrance. So we might do Spaceship Earth first. We might not. I don't know yet. The rides, when we do the rides, doesn't matter as much to me as much as we doing them. But at Epcot, I think we're going to eat a really good meal. And
I'll bet.
since we haven't been there in so long, I think we are going to go to Via Napoli.
Ooh, a
Yum.
good choice. Good choice.
Yeah. So that's later on in the day. Um, but in the meantime, we're going to do the various rides. We're gonna purchase ILL for Guardians of the Galaxy because it's so much better to do it that way to me.
Yeah.
We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna do Soren because Cindy loves Soren, and so do I. And we're gonna do Nemo, and we're gonna sit in a clamshell together, and we're gonna
Aw.
do.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are so
And
sweet.
we
You
are,
are.
and we're gonna do Journey into Imagination. We're gonna do Living with the Land, and we're gonna get out, but it won't
That's a
stop.
good thing.
No, just kidding. We're not gonna get out of the boat. We're rule followers. We're not rule breakers. So,
Good.
um,
That's a good thing.
maybe we'll even do the behind the scenes tour,
Oh, that would be good.
Ooh.
which we've never done. So I don't know what to expect, except I've seen people doing it, and they are out of the boat,
They're out of the
but they're
boat.
allowed. But they're rule followers. They were allowed to be out of the boat.
That's right.
So,
Wow.
so
Where
I
do they
think
walk?
they have special areas they walk through. So
Yeah.
Okay. I just know that it says no walking on the sand and stuff because there are like pests and other things in there.
yeah, yeah. So they have it. They have that tour for a reason, and they know how to keep people out of what they need to be out of. But I think that would be a lot of fun to try that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I said we're gonna eat at Via Napoli. That'll be a good meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also going to I like the movies, so we're gonna check out the Canada movie, the Circle Vision 3D, and we're gonna
Yeah.
check out
The
the China
China one?
one, and we're gonna check
Yes.
out the Beauty and the Beast sing along.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's a favorite.
yeah, and we're going to enjoy, um, of course, the Grand Fiesta Tour.
Of
You know,
course.
starring the three Caballeros. So we're going to see if we can find Donald Duck, and hopefully he hasn't been eaten.
You got
So
to
He's
find
not.
Daisy Duck for the silent partner.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. We
but
found her at the
we
Food and Wine
found her. We
Festival.
found her over by the international entrance
There
last
you
night.
Yeah.
go.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
she
That's
might
where
still
she
be
hangs
there.
out.
That she might still be there. Um, we might buy. One of the things we don't drink it a whole lot, but Cindy likes hot tea sometimes. And so
Mm.
maybe we'll buy some Twinings tea in the UK, because
Sounds like a plan.
they have those really neat tea kettles and stuff like that that you can get as well. So,
Nice. Some
Will you
Earl
see
Grey tea.
will you see the American Adventure?
yes, I plan on it. And we also um, want to see the Voices of Liberty beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just doing a lot of different things, and we're probably going to walk a ton of steps.
And your legs are probably going to be killing you.
Nope,
Hmm.
not this time.
Okay.
So the only unfortunate thing is that there is no Eat to the Beat for King and Country here this
I
time.
know.
I'm sorry.
So, but that's okay. So anyway, we've had a full day, and
Yeah. You've
after
made me
that,
Yeah.
tired.
after that, we'll take the monorail back to the transportation ticket center and take the monorail around to Contemporary and walk over to our room, and we'll be good. So,
Yay. Sounds like a great day.
so
Sounds like a
that's
very good
Action
day.
packed.
that's my second day. So we've had one night, 2 nights. So I'm coming up on my third night coming up. So Sophie, you're next.
All right. Sunday. I think
Sunday.
Sunday is the perfect time to visit Animal Kingdom, actually. I think Sunday morning, especially, is when everybody's going to be in church, or they should be at least, but the Lord will forgive me this time. So I'm going to first things first, I'm actually going to eat something this time. I'm going to wake up at a good old time of, say, 8 a.m. I slept in, I know. I'm going to grab myself maybe a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel from Everything Pop, and then I'm going to make my way towards the Skyliner. Wait, no, not the Skyliner. I forgot.
I was going to say, you skylining to Animal Kingdom?
I'm used to it. It's spoiled me, okay? It's a good thing that I'm going the other way this time. I am going to be using the bus system to get to Animal Kingdom because I was clearly sleep deprived if I thought I could take the Skyliner to do it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe your unlimited budget
Has built
gave
a
you
new Skyliner
the
track.
money to buy Skyliner access to.
You see why I'm being frugal now? It's because all my money went to that. But no.
There you go.
I'm taking the buses. I'm taking the buses.
Okay.
With my bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. And I'm going to get to Animal Kingdom. I'm going to go in. I'm going to completely avoid It's a Bug's Life because that's still there right now. I'm going to actually go over and do Flight of Passage first, and then the Navi River Journey. And it's going to be like soaring through the clouds of heaven. That's the closest thing to it.
Isn't that the truth?
Yep.
Good thing you do on a Sunday, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
See, this is why the Lord can forgive me. And once I've done that, I'm going to take this little entrance, this little passageway between the world of Pandora and Africa. Because the way Animal Kingdom is set up, it's like a huge wheel with Discovery Island, where the Tree of Life is, being its axle. And all these parts are connected to each other, and they're connected to the center via bridges. So I can get from Pandora to Africa with ease, and it will take me right to where the Festival of the Lion King is, actually.
Yep.
So I'll get that in. I'll
So
go
you're
on
gonna
my
see it.
safari.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I want to see Festival of the Lion King. I want to sing with all the dancers and the characters, and it's going to be great. I'm then going to go on my safari because it's well into the morning now, and all the animals are lounging around in the savannah and the jungle and stuff. I'm then actually going to go on the Maharaja Jungle Trek because that is right nearby where the safari is. It's in Asia, but it is right nearby. I'm going around the wheel. So Maharaja Jungle Trek. I'll then get in my Expedition Everest, and because there's the single rider line, I'm going to go twice.
Good job.
Twice. Then by this point, I imagine it's rolling up to be lunchtime. And it's also rolling up to be very hot. It's the heat of the day. So I'll go on my Cali River Rapids, and then I will return to the center to get myself some lunch. And I'll actually eat at the Flame Tree because I know how much you love it, Aunt Brenda.
It's yummy.
Flame Tree Barbecue. And by
That is
that
good.
point, the kite show may be in full swing. So I'll get myself a seat there, and I will watch it because I would say I'd go to the Yak and Yeti, but you can't watch the kite show from there because all of their seating is there behind the storefront, so it's blocked. But from the Flame Tree, you get a wonderful view.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So.
After we're done with that, I'll see how I'm feeling. I might go to see the Finding Nemo musical because they brought it back and I've seen it and it's awesome. And after that, I imagine that I'm done with Animal Kingdom for the day, so I'll just meander my way back to the bus stop, maybe go through a couple of the gift shops on Discovery Island in the center, looking for something giraffe themed for a certain silent partner. And then I'll get back on the bus and I'll go back to Pop Century, where I will spend the rest of the day lounging by the pool. I'm
Very
good
relaxing.
with not having too many reservations this trip.
Yeah, I think that's a
sounds
good idea
relaxing,
because
easy.
because we still have limited time. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
That's the point. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
I love dining reservations, I do, but for something like this, let's just keep it simple.
I'm glad that you're taking the time to relax.
Because
Yeah.
Lord knows I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, Brenda, what's next on your journey?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, our VIP tour guide today is taking us over to Hollywood Studios.
Nice.
So we will walk on to every ride we want to ride. I will get my beloved carrot cake cookie. Oh God, just love it. Just love it. I don't, we'll probably just eat quick service and I'll get my carrot cake cookie and we'll ride everything we want to ride. And then we'll have our private transport take us over to, believe it or not, Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. We're going to go play. We're going to go party
Ooh.
and we're going to get loud. We're going to be loud Texas people. Enjoy the yummy fried chicken and the strawberry shortcake.
Ooh,
And
I
then we'll
like
have
it.
our private transport back to the Riviera that night. We don't have to do the kind of get around to get over there to Hoop-Dee-Doo. We'll just have a straight shot there, a straight shot picking us up and taking us back.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
Yep. Long day, but fun day.
Yeah. Yeah. But the VIP tour guide idea makes for an easier day
Oh, for sure.
for the rides, especially.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
a good thing to keep in mind. Of course, you pay for it, and
Yeah.
that's
Well, you pay
why,
for it unless you're on a dream trip.
unless you're on a dream trip, in which case you just experience it because there is no budget.
Right. Fun.
So my day is taking us to start at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
We're going to see you over there.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Sorry, Danny. I was getting your bracket for you.
And you know what I'm doing, Sophie.
What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing.
I know, but I want you to say it.
I am building my own lightsaber.
Finally.
Cool beans.
With the unlimited budget, he finally got it. What color is
Yep.
it going to be?
It's going to be green,
Green.
I think. But I'm pretty
Nice.
confident it'll be green. Because Yoda,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah. So
I think
pretty
it's silent
pretty
partner.
certain. So it's going to be green. So I'm going to build a lightsaber at Savi's workshop.
That's great.
Yep. What else you gonna do?
We are going to ride Rise of the Resistance, and we're going to ride Smuggler's Run, and we're going to grab 4 people, total strangers we don't know,
You're going to do Wookiee mode.
and we're going to say, come on, let's go do it, and let's put it in Wookiee mode, and we're all going to be like, someone's going to be like, I know how to do that, and they'll be able to make sure that we do it, because I won't know how to do it, even though I'll YouTube it and
You
look
got
at
to
it.
press all the buttons before the person closes the door.
Yeah, and it really ticks off some cast members because I really ticked off a cast member doing it. Because he kept saying, put your seatbelt on, and I'll push it all. Put your seatbelt on. I'm busy.
So
we got him though.
you got
got
Wookiee
him.
mode?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you didn't tell us that part of that you'd gotten it.
Oh no, no. I'm talking about in real life. We got it. Not
That's
part
what
of
I
my
mean.
dream trip. Yeah. I sure did. I pressed every darn button. I was ticking that guy off. I wasn't putting my seatbelt on.
Oh.
So you weren't a rule follower then.
I
It's
didn't realize
okay.
I was under a time constraint that was that serious.
Yeah. So Smuggler's Run, Wookiee mode, So Wookiee mode. You know what? We might eat at what's the place where you where they have the meats on the Tontos or something like that.
I can't
It's a
remember
quick
it for the
service.
life of
There's a
me.
quick service in there where
Hang on.
roasters, Tonto roasters or something like that. I'm having a brain freeze there.
I'm figuring this out.
Okay. But that's where I think we're going to eat. We're going to grab some meat on a stick or something, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be like
Ronto roasters.
Ronto roaster. I was close. I said Tonto roasters, but it's
The Lone
not
Ranger
Tonto.
would be
It's not
proud.
Lone Ranger. He was not impressed. No. So Ronto roasters. Um, so we're gonna grab something from there for a quick bite, you know, just to keep walking through, and we're heading over to Toy Story Land because everyone wants to go to Toy Story Land,
Mm-hmm.
and Cindy and I have never ridden
Slinky
Slinky
Dog
Dog
Dash.
Dash. So we're
I've
going to
never
ride
ridden it.
Slinky Dog Dash. And we are going to do Toy Story Midway Mania.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We might do not Astro Orbiter.
No, never Astro Orbiter.
The
You're thinking of the alien one.
alien swirling
Saucer
saucers.
spins.
Yes. But we are also either going to have quick service at Woody's Lunchbox,
Mm-hmm.
or we are going to have a reservation at the new Woody's. What is it? Woody's Roundup, Brent?
Roundup Rodeo. Yep.
Roundup Rodeo. I haven't decided which yet. Depends on how hungry we are. Probably quick service at the lunchbox.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we'll continue on, and we will go see Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, of course.
Yeah.
We will sing along with the Frozen crowd.
Yep.
Because that's a lot of fun. Sophie just looks away. We will take in One Man's Dream.
Yeah.
I might even ride Tower of Terror with Cindy if she wants to ride it.
True love there. True love right there.
We'll ride a Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
And we will probably cap off our night first with a showing of Beauty and the Beast live on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will make sure that after we eat a piece of pizza at Rizzo's Pizza Rizzo, we are going to go back and we are going to do Fantasmic, and we are going to enjoy Fantasmic.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then we will take the bus back to Bay Lake Tower.
Very nice.
So
Very nice.
I was gonna hop over to Animal Kingdom, but you know what? It was just such a full day
It
that
was.
hopping to Animal Kingdom didn't work out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 nights.
Yeah.
1, 2 night, 3 nights. So the next night
one
is
day left.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got 1 day left.
Yep. 1 day left, and then we have to go. We can't even spend the night. Unless
No.
maybe it's storming super hard.
Well, in this case, it's not. So
It's
you're
not. It's not. It's been
this-
perfect weather all weekend.
Yep, they
And
had the
it is-
dome plugged in.
Yep. And so it's Monday now.
Yep.
It's Monday, and you know what M is for?
Magic Kingdom.
Exactly. And we are going out with a bang. I don't bother with breakfast again at Everything Pop this time because I'm getting straight on that bus, the first bus I can get. And I am going to Magic Kingdom, of course. And then I am just going to make my way down Main Street. Maybe get a cinnamon bun because they got rid of the Starbucks and put the Main Street Bakery back. That's where my money went, was to reinstating the Main Street Bakery so that I could get my cinnamon bun. And it was very warm and gooey and had tons of icing and it was delicious. While they're doing this, I'm making my way down Main Street once again, and I am going straight to Tomorrowland. Because ever since they got Tron involved, and I woke up nice and early to get myself a virtual queue pass again, I got my pass, I'm eating my cinnamon bun, and I'm making my way there. It's the first ride I ride, and it's great because I love it so much, and Daddy needs to go on it again.
Hmm.
Once we've done that, I will then go on the Carousel of Progress. If I have time, I'll maybe go on Space Mountain, but I'm not actually here for the rides except for Tron today. I'm not here for the rides besides that. I am here to stock up on food so that I can have a good, sugary, energetic, carbohydrated ride back home. So I'm going to be hitting up all of the sweet stops.
Yeah.
All the sweet stops. I'm going to be going to the Friar's Nook to get my cinnamon donut bites. I will be getting ice cream at every single ice cream stand I see. And this will take me all the way through Fantasyland. I will then stop for some real food at Pinocchio's, and I will watch the people on It's a Small World go by. Oh dear, I'm making Daddy sleepy with all my sugar.
No.
Daddy's sugar crashing.
Yeah.
Point is, once I've eaten at Pinocchio some real food, even though I probably didn't need to, I'm going to go on It's a Small World. This is just going to be a nice, relaxing day at the Magic Kingdom. I will then go over and get in my obligatory and beloved Haunted Mansion. I then might stop by the Hall of Presidents, and then because there's no line at Sleepy Hollow for some reason, I'm getting a funnel cake. The waffles are for you, Aunt Brenda.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna keep on going, and the Country Bears is still the way it is, so I will go to that show. It will take me out into Pecos Bill, but Pecos Bill doesn't have any sweets, so I'm just gonna walk past that. I will then get my way into Adventureland, where I will ride Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'll go into the Tiki Room, and by this point in the day, I'm sure it's just about dinner time. And you know what that means?
What?
Crystal Palace, that's what that means.
All right.
Nice.
So
I,
you're driving overnight.
I am driving overnight because I just don't.
Are you going to
She
stay to
doesn't
see
want to
fireworks?
leave.
I'm unfortunately not going to stay to see the fireworks, I'm afraid, because the Crystal Palace is my only dining reservation of this entire trip, and I did it so that I can let my favorite person ever know. Her name is Gwendolyn, and she's such a sweetheart. We met her the last time we were at the Crystal Palace, and she's actually someone who gave me a job recommendation to work for Disney, and I'm going to be taking that up as soon as possible. Hi, Gwendolyn, if you're listening, I love you, and I'm going to see you soon. So after I've eaten my fill at the Crystal Palace, I'm afraid that's the end of my Magic Kingdom day. If I'm
That's a
lucky,
good day, though.
yeah, if I'm lucky, I managed to catch a parade during my route from one side of the park to the other. And now I'm just going to be meandering my way down Main Street once more. And I'm going to stop just shy of the entrance so that I can go buy every single thing in the Goofy's in the confectionery store with all the candy and
Yeah.
stuff because I know I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
And once I get that, it will then be time for me to go to the buses, make my way back to Pop, and pack all my stuff into my car and leave.
All right.
Good day.
A
Yeah.
good day. We went out with a bang.
Yep. It
Yeah.
sure did.
Awesome.
All right, Brenda, what's coming up?
Well, on my very last day, we got the latest flight home, so we don't
Yeah.
have to be at the airport until 10,
Nice.
but we will wake up. We will pack all of our things up so that everything's ready to go so we can take it to Bell Services. We will have breakfast at Topolino's Terrace. And then our VIP tour guide will pick us up and we're going to Epcot. And after we enjoy all the rides and Guardians 10 times in a row,
You'll throw up.
That's right. That's okay, though. It'll be worth it. And we've ridden every single thing there. Then we will have our early dinner, which is a candlelight processional package at Via Napoli. We will see the first show of the candlelight processional, narrated by none other than Robert Downey Jr. Then afterwards, the VIP guide will take me backstage to meet him.
And Brenda's
And you'll
having a
start-
fangirl session right here.
Give a hug. And then we will have to go back to the resort after our wonderful day and our wonderful night at the candlelight processional, and we'll have to grab all of our luggage so that we can have our private transportation back to the airport to go home.
Where everybody cries on the flight home.
Yes.
And the pilot takes pity and turns around and says, spend another week.
Yeah. Here's
Right?
some more money.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's an unlimited budget. You
Yeah,
still
but
have
it
money
is-
left.
But it's
Yeah.
limited time, though.
Mm.
Time keeps messing
Money.
us up.
Money can buy time, okay? Money
No, it
can.
can't.
Yes, it can.
Look at the Project Triangle. Okay.
Well, you know, we need to redo this show where we have not unlimited money, we have a budget, but we have unlimited time.
Okay, we'll do that down the road.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay,
down the road
That's-
with Mickey.
down the road.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so my last day, like Brenda, we are taking a late flight, but because it's Southwest, we have to go through like 5 different airports to get
Oh
home.
no, really?
No, it's not that bad. I'm just kidding. We are taking the 8 p.m. flight, and it will take us to Atlanta. No, it's going to take us to Nashville. We'll pick Nashville, and then we'll transfer planes and fly from Nashville to Raleigh. So that's what we'll do. But the first thing we're doing is we're going to Animal Kingdom, which makes a little bit of sense for me because traditionally Animal Kingdom's not a full day park for us anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so we're gonna go there first thing though, and we are going to we're gonna pick up breakfast at the Contempo Cafe.
Okay.
That's where I had that big Mickey waffle, and it was really good, and it was huge. I mean, it was the size of a plate. And it was one waffle, came with bacon. So it was really good. So I think that's
Yeah.
what I'm going to eat. And we'll eat there first before we get on the bus to go to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom Day, we're going to do Flight of Passage and Navi River Journey. And like Sophie, we're going to go up to Festival of the Lion King. We might come back for a kids meal at Satuli's
Julie Canteen.
Mm-hmm.
because they have that kids meal hot dog that is really good, and it's got it's like a pig in a blanket with the croissant around it, but it's got like a honey butter or something on it, so it's kind of good.
Mm.
And so I might get a kids meal hot dog there. A really tasty hot dog. But anyway, that's maybe a good mid-morning snack after we've done some rides and we've done some walking. Um, or maybe we just go over to Flame Tree Barbecue because that's really good too. So we
Yeah.
have options, people.
Yes, you
We might
do.
decide
And
what.
unlimited money.
Yeah, we might just decide to just wing it, and maybe we go have Flame Tree Barbecue, and then later on we go to Satulli's for the little mid-afternoon snack of the kids' meal hot dog. You
Yeah.
know, so we got options, but we also need to do um, we need to do Kilimanjaro safaris.
Mm-hmm.
Need to work our way around and over because we need to do Expedition Everest.
You do.
Yeah.
And we need to do it like 5 times in a row because it's Cindy's favorite roller coaster.
You absolutely do.
So we're going to do that. We will probably be ready to get off our feet for a while after that. So we'll either go to the food truck, the Nandapar food truck, and get ice cream and sit and
Yum.
Yeah.
eat it in a waffle cone, or maybe we skip that depending on how hungry we are, and maybe we go to see the Finding Nemo the musical and check that out. But in either event, um, we will start heading our way towards the front of the park. So because it's time to get back, because we do need to get our luggage and we need to get our transportation back to the airport for getting through TSA. So and being
Yeah.
there in time. So we're kind of getting into that window. So I think though that we had a very productive long weekend, 3-night, 4-day trip, and we were able to see every park, you know?
Yeah.
So that made it kind of cool that we were able to catch them all.
Yep. And make wonderful memories that'll last forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well, that's that.
that is our
Wish we were
Dreamers
there.
tour. And now that the Dreamers trip is over, we're all very depressed. So we'll see.
Yeah. I miss RDJ already.
That was so.
Brenda, he said that you were his absolute favorite meet and greet person that he ever met. That he just couldn't imagine how he couldn't have met you all these years.
I don't know how he did without me all these years. I mean, I've been a fan of the boy since he was a boy.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's never even reached out to try to find me or anything.
But that's just it though. He didn't know what he was missing. So
And let's
Robert
not make it
so Robert
seem
Downey
like she's a
Jr.
stalker.
we need to tag him on Twitter with our podcast and say
No, not this
this
one.
this is the episode where Robert Downey Jr. made an appearance on the show, and everybody will
right.
go see if he's on the show.
That's true,
Then
but we will
just
be
find out we're
false
just name dropping.
advertising.
We're just
We
name
will
dropping.
we'll be false advertising, and worst of all, we'll make Aunt Brenda look like a stalker.
No,
We are not doing that.
now Brenda does a good job of making herself look like a stalker. She doesn't need us to make her look like a stalker.
Okay, so she needs me to make sure she doesn't look like a stalker, and I will be something if I don't do my job well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Mhm.
Thank you for loving me. I love you back.
I love you too. No
Well-
stalking Robert Downey Jr.
yeah. Well, that, my friends,
Don't
wraps
make
up our
that
feature
face at
topic.
me.
Who? Me?
Aunt Brenda, she was pouting. Don't make that face at me.
Okay. Can I move us on?
Yes, Daddy.
Okay. Going into our next feature topic is done. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's okay. It's most of the time I don't know what I'm saying.
This day in
So-
Disney history.
It is time for this day in Disney history. So Sophie, what do you got for September 18th?
I got one tiny little thing.
Kind
One
of big
Tiny
little,
thing.
Inconsequential little detail in paperwork and whatever. It's nothing important.
okay.
But it takes place back in the not so ancient year of 1928. I will
Big
let
year.
you all guess what that is. Whose birth year is 1928? Well, for those of you who don't know, it's Mickey Mouse's. On September 18th, 1928, Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse trademark application is granted.
Yay!
Yay!
What
It
about
all
Minnie Mouse?
started with a mouse. Her trademark application will come later. Right now, it's Mickey.
Okay. Well,
Very nice.
good history,
Big news.
Sophie. Good
Yes.
news.
Thank you.
All right. So
Uh-oh.
it is time to stump the Soph.
Dun, dun, dun.
And
Very
I'm
true.
going to give a little feedback. This is the second character for Stump the Soph for this week.
Oh, yeah, because I guessed his first one
The
when we
first
first started recording.
The first one she guessed at the very beginning, very, very easily, without even having a clue practically, just off of innuendos. So
Listen, we're going to put it in the blooper reel. Y'all will see it, and y'all are going to flip your lids. But
Yeah.
now, take two. We're 2 for
Take
2, baby. Let's go.
Okay. So this character is polite and very well spoken.
So I know you're definitely not trying to trick me by playing the same character twice. Okay.
Got any guess?
Not quite yet.
This character is smart beyond his years.
Smart beyond his years and is well spoken and polite. It's not Owl and it's not Cogsworth.
No, it's neither of them. This character forgets that he's not as grown up as he acts.
Is this John from Peter Pan? One of Wendy's brothers?
Maybe. What's his last name?
Oh.
John Darling.
Yes, it is.
Yay!
Wow. Way to go,
Very
Sophie.
good.
Always impressed. Oh,
Always.
Thank you.
the last clue would have been the giveaway. The last clue was that he's interested in pirates. I think that would have been the
given it
giveaway.
away.
So I'm glad
That's
I didn't have to
awesome,
give you the giveaway.
Sophie. Yay.
Thank you.
Yay. I know,
Yep,
she's
John
amazing.
Darling from Peter Pan.
I had to think on it for a second because I was like, is it Dearly or Darling? And then I was like, no, Wendy, Moira, Jane, Angela, Darling. John Darling.
All
Perfect.
right. Good job, Sophie.
Yes.
Well, that takes us to a little bit of Walt. So, Brenda, bring us home.
Okay. Music has always had a prominent part in all our products from the early cartoon days. So much so, in fact, that I cannot think of the pictorial story without thinking about the complementary music which will fulfill it. Walt Disney.
Yeah. And that's actually, for me, when it comes to a Disney movie, the music is often the thing I like the most about any Disney movie.
Yes. Because there's such great music in almost every Disney movie. I mean, everyone I can think of.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great. Whoa. Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Walt.
Thank you, Walt. Exactly.
Thanks, Walt.
So that, my friends, wraps us up for this week. Next week, we are continuing our look at the things we like about a particular land. And so next week, we are looking at the top 3 things, if there are any, things we like about Frontierland.
Which is not to say that we don't like Frontierland.
Right.
It's just that so many things are changing right now.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to do an updated version of this next episode once
Down
they
the road.
have done all the updates and stopped changing things.
But for now, it's the top 3 things we like about Frontierland. So that is next week's topic. Until then, we hope you have a great week. I'm Mike. I'm not going to say bye, everyone.
Good.
You like how I did that? You like how I did that? I'm Mike. That's Sophie. She's Brenda. He's Grogu. And we will
See you on the road. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, RDJ.